This is Crypto War United States against crypto. You want to know all the important information you need to know in the world Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies? Then smash the like button. It's time for Crypto News with Rodrigo Arnedo, Crypto to the most. And today we are happy that Bitcoin is beyond $70,000. Remember, we are going up and down, but it's good to see it is beyond it today, beyond the all-time highs, and that we are having kind of this pattern that we are having with a good Monday and then a bad Tuesday, and then the rest of the week, usually it's okay. We'll see about that. Also, we have the good piece of information that the gap of the CNMV futures is filled already. This one that went all the way down to $67,685 in order to close it. But we still remain the 63,800 open. So we are in a string grid. And how is that possible? Because today we have some terrible news, also some very good ones, and that's what we are going to discuss in today's video. The worst one is that the SEC just declared war on crypto. This is the idea of altcoin daily. Uniswap is the largest decentralized exchange, DEX, in existence. Has over 2 trillion in total volume since its launch in 2018. Ranked first most metrics, including over 6.1 billion in TVL. Today, Uniswap Labs received a Wells notice from the SEC. This is typically the step right before a lawsuit. This is like the SEC suing the Nasdaq and expecting tech stock trading to continue in United States. It wouldn't. It would all be pushed offshore. Will the crypto market survive an attack like this? What do you think about that? This is terrible. What do you think it's going on out there? Also, we have here the answer from the CEO of the company, the founder, Hayden Adams. He said today, Uniswap Labs received a Wells notice from the SEC. He says, I'm not surprised. I'm just angry, frustrated, and ready to fight. And confident that the products we offer are legal and that our work is on the right side of history. But it's been clear for some time that the SEC has decided to focus on attacking long-time well-intended organizations like Uniswap and Coinbase rather than working on create clear informed rules, all while bad actors like FTX were turned a blind eye. This fight will take years, could go all the way to the Supreme Court, and the future of financial technology and our industry hangs in the balance. If we are together, we can win. I think freedom is worth fighting for. I think DeFi is worth fighting for. What do you think about this? Well, in my opinion, yes, I believe this is going to be a long one. We are going to be out there with trials and stuff for so long. And we'll see what happens with this. It's very interesting, as we read here, that we had some crisis in the crypto world like FTX and Terra Luna, etc. And the SEC would never help you with that ones, but they help you with the ones that you don't want to be helped, like Coinbase or decentralized exchanges like Uniswap. I believe that is common sense to understand that as they are approving the ETFs, as they are going into traditional systems, well, they don't want DEXs. So I believe the war is between the traditional financial system in United States and these new things. They want you, okay, they are like, we approved it, so do not go to the DEXs, go to the regular ones that we regulate. This is logical, as they want to control all the power and all the money. Also, we have to consider that maybe they want to slow things as much as they can. So this is an argument they have in order to stop the price for going crazy high. As their friends in BlackRock, they don't want the price to go higher. They want to keep on buying, but they want to keep on buying it cheaper. So this is like the last card they have. Probably, maybe they have some other ones in order to maintain the price of Bitcoin down. Consider that we are going to the halving event, and the liquidity crisis that we can have with that may be amazing. We told you everything, the truth about halving in the previous video. You have to watch it. And the other idea that I bring to you today is this very good piece of information. We have the bad one and the good one. The good one is that the ETFs might be approved on Hong Kong as soon as next week. What? Yes, next week. Crazy, crazy stuff. So again, if they want to slow things, they need really, really bad news. And Uniswap's suing is the worst that we can have. So yeah, I believe that's the case. Hong Kong is going to have those ETFs, and the market is crazy about this. The idea that Chinese people, they want to put their money in things that are not their fiat currencies. They are rushing into gold. They don't want to rely on houses anymore. So everybody believes that right now, if this is approved, Chinese money is going to flow into Hong Kong with these ETFs, and it will bring Bitcoin price a huge rally. That is what the SEC probably wants to stop. They want to avoid that at all costs. So next week can be approved. In April, we might have these ETFs in Hong Kong, and experts believe that the money that flowed into Bitcoin after the approval of the ETFs in United States is just a joke compared with the money that is going to flow into into Hong Kong, ETFs. Hong Kong's SFC to approve first Bitcoin ETFs by April 15th, with trading likely 2 weeks later on the stock exchange per Tencent News. So amazing, we are having that right now. If you go to India, you can see that wealthy Indians are using the yearly remittance quotas to get into the spot Bitcoin ETF frenzy, despite repeated warnings from the country's central bank that crypto investing is redolent of tulip mania. So yeah, everybody's trying to hide from fiat currencies. Even in Japan, Japanese firm Metaplanet is buying 1 billion yen, 6.5 million of Bitcoin, mirroring MicroStrategy's strategy. So yeah, we now have a Japanese MicroStrategy. In a day that we knew that US inflation rise to 3.5%, higher than expectations. So bad news for Jerome Powell and the FED, the Fed, signaling 3 rate cuts of 50 BPS each by end of 2024. When interest rates goes down, the cost of borrowing money goes down, which creates inflation. Bitcoin halving is in less than 9 days. Bitcoin inflation about to decrease 50%. Do you get it? 2024, just send Bitcoin higher. Come on, we can do it. We just need to consider that cash on the sidelines in the United States are at record levels, over 6 trillion. Basic math, interest rate cuts plus inflation increasing equals cash is trash. Bitcoin is going to go a hell of a lot higher when this cash looks for the exit. TikTok. This is the idea that Bitcoin is going to be the safe haven for this cash. Also, consider for that liquidity crisis that demand for Bitcoin from accumulation addresses is now exceeding supply from miners for the first time in history. This never happened ever before. And what about the ETFs in United States? Well, $18 million is the outflow of Grayscale, and this is the lowest outflow of Grayscale since the ETF launch. So we'll see about that. We have US prepared for potential failure of major Wall Street banks. According to some rumors, we have all these problems with inflation, and well, maybe Bitcoin is the solution for all that. US Bitcoin also, if we go back to consider what might happen with the money from China, from Hong Kong, well, ETFs took the price from 45K to 7K when we had Bitcoin ETFs. That's 80% increase in just 3 months. We expect a similar outcome from Asia, approving Bitcoin ETFs next week along with the halving. Are you mentally prepared for 100K? So I went to TradingView, and I have here from January the 10th, when we have the ETFs in United States. It's not the moment that Bitcoin started going up. It began months and months before, but considering that point, we went up to the peak 58%. If we are about of that on 20 April, 16 April, something like that, we might go to 100K and beyond. That would be for around 19 June 2024. So see about that. That will coincide with our crazy ideas of the last video after the halving, where we told you that these three are the paths that Bitcoin is going to follow. And one of them will put Bitcoin in $1.5 million for August of 2024. Is this even possible? Well, watch the video and you'll see about that. Also, we need dollar to crash, and it's not going down. The stock market, will see today how they react. In Asia, they ended up, but it was not a very good day. And today we find the market in the green, which is okay. And Matthew Hyland saying that we might be in this triangle that Bitcoin just broke, and maybe this is the pattern for the next leg up. Crypto Proof telling us that Bitcoin reclaimed Fibonacci ratio 3 line 4.236 on the monthly chart, and that in every previous cycle this led to a parabolic curve. The structure is always the same. This time only happened before the halving. So yeah, more and more indicators that we might go crazy up. Gel here telling us Bitcoin continues to play out similarly to 2014, 2018. Use the 2021 cycle hikes to clear, and then the real ascent begins. Patience will pay off, hopefully so. And here Vivek telling us that, yeah, this is the picture we might have in 2024 and 2025, which is Bitcoin just going crazy up more and more. Coinbase integration, Apple Pay for Bitcoin and crypto purchases in the UK is a reality. So this is one for adoption of the technology. And if we go to the bubbles, well, we see the meme coins are going up, Dogecoin and WIF, also NEO, the so-called Ethereum from China. We have Toncoin, it keeps on going up 9-10%, so very interesting. And Uniswap, of course, going down 17% right now. Those are the most important ones in the market. And we wonder, maybe you can tell us in the comments below, which three new altcoins will pump the most in this bull run, as Shiba, Matic, and Sol were the ones in the last one. Shiba pumped 30,000%, Matic pumped 25,000%, and Sol pumped 20,000%. Sol, that they're saying that transactions are not working these days, so bad for them. Ethereum again going to the line, so boring with Ethereum. And Eric Balchunas telling us that it's not yet the time for Ethereum. It's going to be rejected, its ETF soon, and that's no wonder. And as we go to the end of this video, today we have some homework for you and some good news. You all have a lot of questions about taxes. We created a video here telling you that here the regulator in Spain is after you. You have to watch it, is this one here. Also, the next one had information about taxes, but we have crazy amount of questions that we can answer. And the very good piece of information that Jesus Lorente from CL Crypto, he just created this video with the 10 frequently asked questions about taxes. So go there, it's free for you, and you have there all the information that you need. It's a very, very nice video. All your most common questions are answers there. We are going to put this video also in our section in fanoftheride.com, Crypto Legal, where we have all those videos telling you all about taxes and how coin tracking is the only tool that makes you possible, a reality, to have this in order. It's the one I use. You have 10% discount in the description below if you need a payment version. In case maybe you believe you are not going to use payment versions, it's okay, but use the link just in case in the future you want that 10%. It would be memorized and you will have that in the future. So use the link in the description below and be careful with the regulator that wants to suck all your money, like this advertisement in a tunnel. Probably the best one out there, says Mark Vidal. I think that's so true. And what about techno yoga for relaxing a little bit, like these persons are doing? This is the new thing out there. Have you ever techno yoga? What about Francisco Alcaide telling us that people that are successful, they have good dialogues in their minds. So talk good to yourself. Be your friend. And if you are exhausted with this all information, well, let's go and have a nap. Enough for today. Or if you want to keep on learning what's AI news, today we have a new video that is going to be released maybe this afternoon, maybe tomorrow. And if you want to learn more about cryptocurrencies, of course, one of these two videos or the one you choose here on Crypto News with Rodrigo Arnedo, health, money, love, power in peace, and the best is yet to come. To the moon!